The LT Cafes Twitter account, Lake Travis, I assume their cafeteria.
One would have to assume. I have a hard time. Lake Travis is a nice high school. I have a hard time believing that they have both a cafeteria and also
a cafe.
Yes.
But it would be great, wouldn't it? They tweeted out this photo of Coach Hank Carter. Coach Carter combo, the celebrity pizza of the week. He looks extremely enthusiastic.
So they have a pizza of the week, which
right.
is breaking news in and of itself.
Pretty awesome.
It's pretty great.
That's a nice shtick.
I mean, the only pizza I got when I was going to school was the rectangle.
The rectangle.
The rectangle. You got the pizza rectangle.
Yeah. So, custom pizza. It looks to have sausage and pepperoni, winning combination, as you'd expect from a coach like Coach Carter.
Sausage and pepperoni?
Sausage and pepperoni.
Okay, very meaty. I
not
like
quite meat lovers, but
It's like meat likers.
Sure, meat likers for sure. A little closer look here, but it got me thinking because knowing Coach Carter pretty well, I'm sure he was just ecstatic to pose for this photo.
Let me just stop you right there.
Sure.
A word to everyone. We now live in a world where there are cameras everywhere.
Oh, sure.
You're getting your photo taken everywhere. Okay. Never, ever, ever.
Never
get your photo taken of you holding something.
No.
And especially never holding like a blank piece of paper.
Right.
Or
that's definitely
like a whiteboard.
Dangerous. Right.
Because the world is an evil place full of Photoshop.
Yeah. Waiting for people to Photoshop R.I.P. Harambe onto your blank piece of paper. Right.
Which, again, we need to mourn our prince. But
Right.
Go on.
So it just got me thinking, this photo could be used for a number of promotional items, starting with, why stop at a small pizza? It's a small pizza, right? Why not the Coach Carter taco platter?
Yeah, okay.
It's a big taco platter, too. We got a lot going on there. The burritos, the tacos, the queso bowl, everything, right? It's an impressive taco platter.
It's a good spread.
As I was telling you before the show, it's got to be fun to be at the Carter household for Thanksgiving. They're usually playing football that time of year.
I love Thanksgiving.
Love Thanksgiving.
You know what my favorite food on Thanksgiving is?
Right.
I love the turkey.
Right. The turkey is number one in your power rankings.
Great.
Well, I've got news for you. Coach Carter.
Okay.
Got his turkey here.
Yeah.
Chef Coach Carter. Lovely turkey. Looks like they got some figs, some grapes as dressing there. Great looking turkey.
Beautiful.
I think this is the right direction. It's got to be what Thanksgiving looks like in the Carter household.
One must assume.
Now, my thoughts from here sort of diverted to, well, this is great for promotions.
Sure.
Right? Promotional material.
Sponsorship
new
opportunities.
Endorsements for Lake Travis football. 2-a-days are hard. Hot.
Very hot.
Long days. What better way to celebrate being done with a long 2-a-day than some bomb pops?
Yeah,
Coach Carter.
Those were always
bomb pops for
those
you.
always always hit the spot when you were a kid.
Right. Nobody has been better the last few years at wrangling the chaparrals, Westlake, than Lake Travis. So here's Coach Carter endorsing a bird trap.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Nobody could put his name on that better.
In the same way that you trust George Foreman with grills, you would trust Hank Carter with traps.
Bird traps.
Sure.
Absolutely. I don't think there's any question, right? And then, also another great endorsement opportunity. Nobody needs to polish trophies.
Yeah. It's a great
like
point.
Lake Travis. It's an elite group that needs to polish as many trophies as Lake Travis. So, here's Coach Carter with Wright's Silver Cream Trophy polish.
Yeah,
right, absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
perfect endorsement.
I think there's a perfect sponsorship opportunity there.
I think so, absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course, to close things out, we talked about this. Ricky Bobby, of course, famously endorsed many things during his NASCAR career, but with his career over, the movie long since passed us. Here's Hank Carter for Big Red.
Yeah.
And if you don't shoot Big Red, well, you know what.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Good.
Yeah. That's great. That's a big box.
I think there's a lot of great opportunities there for Lake Travis. So,
moral of the story, never pose for a photo on the
Never, ever pose for a photo with you holding your
photo.
hand like this.
No.
Or holding some piece of paper.
Yeah.
Because the internet will
or
ruin
in front of something, like giving a thumbs up.
Yes.
That's also a bad move.
No.
Yeah.
Just never get your photo taken.
But
let
if
us
this does
know.
lead to any endorsements for Coach Carter, I would like a 5% cut.
We are DCTF Live. We're here every weekday at noon on TexasFootball.com, talking football in the Lone Star State.